What's up, Wolfpack? It's Zora Blake here.
Hey y'all, it's Bella Lambert.
This week we have information on SNAP, a look into Veterans Day breakfast,
A day of kindness made on the street, and so much more.
all of that in 20 seconds. The Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, otherwise known as SNAP, is a federal program that provides food benefits to low-income families so they can afford food essentials. For the past month, SNAP benefits have not been distributed due to the federal government shutdown, leaving children and family in distress. However, the community is here to help. If you or your family are in need of food or are struggling, visit local food pantries which provide immediate free groceries and hygiene products.
Yes, anyone going through tough times, either with job layoffs or the SNAP benefits being cut, or even military government jobs that are not getting paid right now, that is what food pantries are for. And so many places are coming together and really rallying to make sure food is provided for everybody.
This Tuesday at our Veterans Day breakfast, we had our reporters Cheyenne Smith and Catherine Walker talk to our community's veterans to help share their stories.
Veterans Day is a national holiday to honor all who have fought in the U.S. military, both living and those who have passed, to recognize their patriotism, service, and sacrifice for our country.
I had a ever-loving sense of duty, and I felt like it was my calling to protect and to serve, and it just happened to be during the biggest war of our generation.
You can thank our veterans by expressing gratitude through personal interactions, attending community events, supporting veteran-focused organizations, and engaging in patriotic activities. This includes thanking veterans directly, volunteering your time, donating to a charity, attending a parade or ceremony, and observing a moment of silence.
During college, my junior year, was just kind of sitting on my couch, was wondering, what am I doing with my life? 3 days later, I was down at a recruiter's office and went off to basic training about a week after that.
From all of us here at NPHS, we thank each and every veteran for everything you've done for our country and the safety of our people. Remember, Wolfpack, to celebrate those in your family and support all who make our nation safe. This is Catherine Walker, signing off.
To all of our veterans, thank you for your service.
With the Pack Sports.
What's up, Wolfpack? I'm Cheyenne Smith, and welcome back to In the Den. Let's get into this week's sports news. Our football boys are back. Last game, North Paulding pulled off a nail-biter against Marietta, taking home a 28-24 win. Looking into this week, the boys are in playoffs. That's right, y'all. After a well-deserved week off, the team is back in action this Friday, November 14th, against another powerhouse, the Hillgrove Hawks. Let's not forget the last time these two met. North Paulding dominated 47-21. It's strength versus strength with two dominant backs going head-to-head. Our very own Bryson Morris and Hillgrove's Jaden Moore. So bundle up and bring your high spirits to the Den tomorrow night at 7:30 for this important game. Our flag football team will play Ringgold Tigers on Monday, November 17th. Game starting at 7:30. We can't wait to see our girls dominate, as usual. I'm ready to see some good old takedowns. Are you? Our wrestling team is taking on Walton and Wheeler right here in the Den. Catch all of the action this Wednesday, November 19th at 6 p.m. Your Lady Pack basketball team girls hit the road for their first game of the season. They will play Carrollton at Carrollton this Saturday, November 15th, with the game starting at 5. We'll see you there cheering for them as they go for their first W, y'all. Your boys basketball team will play their first game at Harrison next Tuesday, November 18th, game starting at 7:30. Be there to support our winning team. Last week's performance made a huge splash, and now they're ready to do it again. Our varsity swim team is back in action on Thursday, November 20th at Calhoun. The meet starts at 5:30. All I see is gold. Our competition cheer team just finished region last week and came first overall. The girls are now ranked first in the state. They have now progressed to the GHSA state competition that goes down this Saturday, November 15th in Mason, Georgia. Let's cheer on the girls as they go for another big win. The girls' softball season may be over, but the spirit they left on that field still stands, y'all. From grit to growth, the girls gave it their all. We went out to see the emotions, the excitement, and the pride that defined them this season.
The North Paulding varsity softball team had another amazing season that sadly came to an end in the Elite 8 round of playoffs. Although the girls were unable to get to the state championship, they still achieved many goals that they set for themselves at the beginning of the year.
Some goals that we had at the beginning of the season are to win region, go to the Elite 8 in Columbus, and then win a state championship. And then obviously I want the kids to have fun and, gain new experiences that maybe they haven't had before. So we did win region, we came in second. We did make it to Columbus, which was good. We did not perform as well in Columbus as I would have liked, so that's something that we're going to work on in the future. But I do think the kids had an overall great experience and they've learned a lot, especially our seniors who have learned over the last 4 years. They've left the program better than they found it. I think our coaching staff does a really good job preparing kids to play at the next level because I think high school sports help do that because it's more realistic to how college is and at the next level versus travel ball. But I think our coaching staff has a lot of different experiences. So especially our varsity coaching staff like myself, Coach Day, Coach Peterson, we all have different personalities and different experiences that we can share with the athletes to help them learn and grow, and we can kind of adapt which athlete needs help in what area. So just helping them manage their time better or manage failure better or be resilient, like the word that I chose. Each athlete needs something different, and I think we can provide that for them.
Josie has spent 4 years in the softball program. She believes strongly that the coaching staff prepares their players to compete at the next level.
Goals we had at the beginning of the season to accomplish was definitely to make it to state and win state. We made it to state, which we probably didn't think we had a chance at the beginning of the season. We didn't win, but we still made it there, and it was fun. If I had to describe the season in one word, I'd probably say challenging, just because the beginning of the season was kind of rocky. We had a good bit of losses against teams we probably shouldn't have lost against, but towards the end we started winning more and we strung our hits together, and it was good. I think the coaching style prepares us because they're very disciplined, but we also have fun and we can be goofy together, and it's a good family environment. In college, I do not plan to play softball, but I still plan to watch softball and come back for a few games to support the underclassmen right now.
Congratulations to the girls on another great season. Make sure to cheer on the Lady Pack next year as they look to make another deep playoff run. For Wolfpack Productions, I'm Lucas Jewell.
Attention runners, our track and field team is back in action with conditioning underway. If you want more information on how to join, see Coach McCorvey, Coach Brand, Coach Pritchett, or Coach O for more information. I'll see you there, y'all. Are you a guy interested in scoring a good old ace? If so, our boys golf team is meeting next Tuesday, November 18th at 8 a.m. in room 2415. Be there or be square. Well, that was all for this week's sports news. Make sure you come back next week for more sports news, and as always, go Pack. Now, Zora, take it away.
It's good to be bad. This week, our theater is bringing the evil of Disney's Descendants to life, with the main cast consisting of Mal as Sonoya Hunt, Eve as Lyric Edwards, Jay as Jameer Jackson, and Carlos as Marco Meziere. The show follows the teenage children of classic Disney villains who attend a prep school in a kingdom called Oradon and attempt to steal the fairy godmother's wand and break the barrier around the villain's island's prison. However, they begin to question if they should follow their parents' evil footsteps. With powerful performances and imaginative staging, our theater students will have their first shows December 6 and 7 at 7 p.m. and December 13 at 3 and 7 p.m. So don't miss your chance to experience their evil performance.
It's a great show of fun and friendship, and I think it'll really impact the audience by teaching kids that, it's okay to spread kindness to everyone, no matter who you are, where you come from, and I think it's really nice.
November 13th is Kindness Day, which is an annual global observance dedicated to promoting goodwill, empathy, and performing arts of kindness. This week, Addison went out to see how y'all have been kind.
What is up, North Paulding? November 13th is International Day of Kindness, and we're going around asking y'all what you guys think. So who is the kindest person you know?
That's hard. I know a lot of kind people. No, not you.
Me. I'm the kindest person.
I know Miss Joanne in the library.
Why?
Roslyn. Oh my gosh, she is so nice. She always helps you out whenever you need her to help you with anything.
What's the best compliment you've ever gotten?
Probably when people like compliment my laugh. I think it's nice because it like makes me like happier to laugh.
Someone told me I look like Dory from Finding Nemo, and people say she's pretty attractive, so I'll say that.
That I have pretty eyelashes because they're natural, yeah.
Being called pretty or handsome.
What is something kind you did today?
I helped my friend with some coding things in computer science today. So
I gave my friend food.
Okay. What about you?
I helped my friend with history work.
This week for Native American History Month, we're learning about the rich culture of the Muskogee people, also known as the Creek Nation. They are a Native American tribe with deep traditions and a strong sense of community. The Muskogee people have lived in North America for centuries. Their culture centers on family, respect, and living in balance with nature. They celebrate the music, dance, and storytelling traditions passed down from their ancestors. One of their most important events is the Green Corn Ceremony, a festival that marks renewal and giving thanks for the harvest. The Muskogee also work hard to preserve their endangered language and art, teaching new generations through classes and culture programs. Through their traditions and values, the Muskogee Nation keeps its culture alive and thriving today.
If you plan on taking the SAT or ACT, make sure you register for one of the dates on your screen. Below that are the registration deadlines. To register for the SAT, go to www.collegeboard.org and use the school code 110965 to sign up. To register for the ACT, go to www.act.org.
Yearbooks are currently $80 and available to order at yearbookordercenter.com. Using our school code is 10449. Make sure to buy your yearbooks.
Any last words, seniors? Senior quotes are now open for submission and on Google form for the Senior Remind and the Senior GroupMe. Quotes will be due November 21st.
Students looking to submit your college application soon, this month is No Fee November. All applications can be sent to any college this month free of charge until the end of November. So be sure to take advantage and get those applications sent in.
Wishing to give back to your elders this Christmas? Paulding County Senior Center will be collecting items for homebound senior citizens. Gift bags and other items wish to be donated to the center should be turned in by December 5th.
Be sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok at mphi_Wolfpack Productions and subscribe to North Paulding's YouTube page to get notified when we go live.
Ooh, we had a lot going on this week. What was your favorite story?
Definitely hearing the stories of our veterans.
I agree. Well, that's all for this week. Everyone be prepared for our Thanksgiving episode coming up.
And as always,
that's a wrap, Wolfpack. Woo!